God, I cannot believe how shitty of an ISP Spectrum is. Like, it just fucking drops my... Okay, it's up again, I think. So, stupid Spectrum, which is an awful internet service provider, just dropped me again. But, so, I don't know what I'll have to do. I'll probably have to combine these two videos. But I started recording it locally in case the ISP drops again. So basically what I was saying was from the last video was that now I totally forgot where I was. Oh yeah, we had seen that the writing was seeming to work. So now what we're going to do is first of all figure out a way to hopefully cache things so we're not writing the same thing again. For now, we might just store that in a local maybe like a local dict or something. Or maybe I'll look at Redis Cloud, I think. I think it's free. Yeah, if I can just throw on a Redis thing, then that would be good. Come on. Yeah, sign in. Okay, so... Okay, so this is a really old one. So apparently I had this for a while. I really don't want to pay anything. Starting at $0 per month. Oh, that's already in use. Oh, I've had that one. I'm gonna create a new database. Redis. Default password. Okay, I'm gonna use caching. Okay, so this is only gonna let me store up to 30 megabytes. Caching. Scraped data cache. Okay, let's see about that. Scrape data cache. So we'll use this actually, and so it has our endpoint, and yeah, we'll want to use that. So I'm actually gonna do install Python Redis then. Python Redis. So I guess it's just pip install Redis. Oh, I guess I'll do that then. So let's just see. Okay. Let's just see how this works quickly. Password. Okay, so I guess that's how you do it. Scrape data cache. It's already 6.3. I don't know how it's already that, but okay, so I guess I'll just use this thing. So no, that's my tasks. And then basically what we're going to do here is base URL, end time, date time. So before we run this, well, before we write, we would check basically the cache. So we need to create probably then a Redis object here. So from that might actually be right. R equals Redis. Let's see. Now we have to copy this shit. So I think that it's this public endpoint and that port. So it would be this host. And I think that would be what the port thing is. Or is that the port? I'll have to see. It looks like it would be the port. Let me check. Actually, this would be a good thing to just throw in a notebook rather than having to run our tests again and again. So... What? Don't tell me that. So we'll do a Redis test here. Now I need this shit. Yeah, I'll just copy. I can write that part out probably. From Redis, import Redis. Let's get that straight. This will definitely fail, but oh. I'm just seeing what it says. I would have expected an error message there. Because we didn't supply the password or anything. Okay, so let's try to do this actually correct. And they will probably ask us to off then. Or it should. At some point it should ask us to authenticate, right? So the host, I think that's the port actually. Yeah, authentication required. So for these, we're probably going to use an environment variable that I'm going to have to set in a second. So I think you just throw in the password here or something as a parameter. os.environ redis password. Username, I think, was just default. So that's going to throw an error because we haven't added that yet. But I'm going to add that now by copying this thing and then setting it as an environment variable. And for that, I'm going to, of course, black things out because I don't want anyone to see it, even though I don't have anything stored in it right now. I still don't want people to see it. So for this, I'm actually going to go into the bash profile. And I might add this as a permanent environment variable. So that might require actually reloading. Export. Restarting the Jupyter notebook. Likewise, this is something we'll have to add to Circle CI. Though I actually expect this to probably get overloaded pretty quickly, so since it is free. So I think I just updated the bash. I'm also going to do then restart and just see if it works. Okay, so let's throw that back on. Oh, that's my camera. So let's see if that works. So that's that before anyone sees it. Okay. Okay, so I did set some shit, so that's basically what we wanted it to do. So now that we have that set of what we need, we basically can go back over to our actual code and do that. So self.r. Then we have to fix all the indenting, which is annoying. So yeah, this should be indented, and that will close. We'll have to import OS. So import, it's imported now. We have Redis. That should instantiate it. So actually, I don't know if we should instantiate it here in the BigQuery connector, because I think we're going to only use it. I don't know. I guess we could do it here. Yeah, it probably makes sense to do it here. Maybe actually even at the top, because if we've already done this scrape, then it doesn't make sense, right? So actually it would make most sense up there. So yeah, actually it probably makes sense to be the first thing we instantiate, actually. Because down the line we'll also fuck, now everything's out of line again. Why can't it preserve that when I copy? So what we can do is long term we'll definitely use it to see if we want to kind of start the scrape at all. But what we can do in the interim is I'm just going to use it on BigQuery, because it's not a huge deal if we pull multiple CSVs right now of the same thing. But I don't want to write like multiple things to the table. So what we'll do is we'll get, so one of the things we can actually have BigQuery return when this is done Return. So we want this to maybe actually return a Boolean. So if this thing was successful, then we return maybe true. If it wasn't successful, well, I mean, I think if it wasn't successful, it would exit. So, but we might do some other error handling later. So, we return true here. And so what we do is, if it's, if res, basically, yeah, we can print that too. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea to print that, but then what we're going to also do is we're going to create a key value of the station and the date time. So, so actually, I mean, we might want to just pull the station ID, or I guess, or I don't know, I'll just use this for now. Station ID Redis dot set. I think it's dot set, right? Yeah, dot set. So we're gonna do r dot set. R dot set. Station ID plus plus I'm not sure you can actually just cast a string like that to I'm not sure you can actually just cast a string to a date time like that as it's suggesting. But if you could, that would actually be pretty nice, because I don't want to have to do that whole thing where I actually have to think about the format. I'm just going to test that quickly. I think you couldn't, but I don't know, maybe Copilot is actually right. Because I think you have to tell it the format. Oh, it does. How about that? I didn't know that. Though I don't know if, like, Redis would take that as a key. Because if you put that as a key, things might get weird. Because I don't know if that's, like, hashable. Or I don't know if you necessarily want that as a key. But the idea is just to create a bunch of records that you could quickly see if the thing has been executed before. So, and only write if it has. So, let's actually try that. So, I don't know what the station would be called. I think it would be like, I don't know, something like, I think they're usually free characters, like 4dB or something like that. Or they might only be free, but it's something along those lines. So then we're saying we'd do some shit like this. And then, I don't know, set it to complete. What was incomplete? Oh, yeah, oops. Okay, so I guess that actually did work. And I guess we could try retrieving that now. I think it's get, right? Oh god. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess that actually kind of works. So what we could do is, yeah, we essentially just set the start time and end times there, and if that's true, um, you know, if it hasn't been done, then we get it. So um, we don't really care about the value stored there at the moment. Oh, so it would just be none. So if we did like something like this. Okay, cool. So, so yeah, that was really easy. I haven't used Redis in a while, but one of the reasons I like to use it is generally pretty easy to use. Like that, very easy. It's basically just a key value store, but having it like in a fully managed service means we can just use it from anywhere and hopefully manage what we're writing to BigQuery better, and then later manage which things we're scraping. So, and actually, what we might do later is if something is already if something's already been scraped for a certain time span, then essentially we just get that. Also, we maybe store the value as that as the um as the path on GCS to the file, and then we just read in the file from GCS rather than scrape again. So now this isn't like a foolproof method, because say you scraped one date time and then you scraped an overlapping one, then you are going to probably rescrape and have some duplicates potentially thrown in. But at least initially that isn't a concern, because initially at least we're doing kind of one massive scrape and the date times are going to be the same for everything. So but that is something that we'll probably have to address in the future. And there isn't really a good way of doing that except just periodically probably running GCS to drop the duplicates. Um, so yeah. Um, okay, so basically with that, what we can do now that Redis is working and stuff, is that we could go into okay, well first we can finish some of this code, because that's what we should do now, because I don't want a lot of duplicates being written into the lever table when we run these things. So basically so we'll just do a thing here. So if so we don't actually need to do the true part. We can just do if If so if it's none, so so yeah, that should help us there. And then do we have an extra bracket? I might not have closed that. Or wait, is end time? I don't get what it's saying about end time. Because end time is... Oh, wait, we don't have a self. Or do we have self.end time? Yeah, we do. So I don't know why it's complaining about that. So... Okay, yeah, I'm going to do res equals false. Just to handle that a bit better. And then yeah, we got all these files again. But we can jump into the notebook and try doing an actual example now. Okay, so let's get out of this test. I think this is on desktop. No, that's gonna be too much of a pain. I'm just gonna probably kill Jupiter and then try it again in the other thing. Yeah. So let's get rid of Jupiter. cd cd documents / github / riverflow notebooks. Ugh, fuck, cd documents. Is that what it is? Or, oh yeah. Well, it's called water now, but I think it's still called riverflow notebooks here. Okay, just do it here. I'll just actually do it there. So I have other things I might run later in this Jupiter. So let's go into here. I'm gonna like get rid of all those files right now because they're just gonna confuse me later, and I don't want to accidentally commit one. We have to be careful though we don't discard any of the changes to scraping functions, because that's actually, we should probably commit them now. So we'll throw that up there. Now they're gonna... Oh, did I just commit the test? Yeah, I guess I did. Did do that. Well, yeah, I don't really want Git tracking that. But, the end, we're gonna remove it anyways. So it's not gonna make it into the main branch. So, in any case, let's go into notebooks ETL. So this was our playground notebook where we did a lot of playground stuff to get and join one file, essentially. So let's try another one. Yeah, let's just get a different one and just try running this kind of end-to-end scraping right now. Then if it works, we can do it for a lot of well, not a lot tonight, but probably maybe like at least get like 10 or 11 saved, and then I can start likewise training on those, so which I definitely want to do. So yeah, let's see. So basically we go into cloud storage. Then we'll go into, I think scan is the most recent. What would be a good one? Yeah, let's get actually the Virgin River in Utah. Because that's one I've been trying to forecast that one for a long time. And it's never been that great at forecasting it. So I think this one should be saved. So let's see if by like scraping 20 years of data or something, we actually get it working. Oh, is this the one near Hurricane though? No, I want the one near Hurricane. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it was oh shit, did I just quit all that? Oh no, I didn't. That's good. So we'll grab this one and just scrape. So it's here. We download the metadata, and I'll throw it in Riverflow notebooks. We can throw it in. Yeah, just so I don't have to play with directories, I'll throw it in here. I don't really want to deal with that. So, oh yeah, we need to change the name. We'll just copy this shit. So again, we'll basically start this scrape when we can first start seeing data on USGS. So for this one, I think that was, well, let's see actually. Or I'm gonna look at this closer. So the soil, bunch of soil bullshit. DXZ was the station. USG, or no, ASOS DXZ. Utah DXZ. Oh shit. So actually this is a good example of where this process could go wrong, because if we look at stations, we can actually see this DXZ in station George, Utah. It's listed as the closest station, but it only ran essentially for 1 year, and I don't know how much of that year it even ran. So this is definitely one where we want to probably go to, what's this called, SGU, because if we scrape this, basically we get tons of data, missing data essentially. Whereas SGU, let's see what SGU is. It starts all the way in 1980, so a huge difference there. So I think actually, well, for this one, I don't know when the best way to deal with this is, except maybe to yeah, maybe try to modify this file or something. I mean, we probably need to modify it everywhere long term. But yeah, we definitely don't want to be using, like, I think DXZ, because that isn't going to work. So, in any case, we're also going, so I'll definitely do that in a second. But before we even do that, I am going to look at the years to at least get the scraping window. So it looks like SGU basically goes from 1980. So that's probably what we'll do. So this, okay, it says it started around 1986. So yeah, we could fire it up probably all the way back. Let's just put it at 87 to be good. And if we could do that, we'd probably get, was it like 27 years of data? Or, oh wait, no, a lot more than that. Shit, my math's off. Yeah. No, we'd get like, I think like 37 years worth of data. 86. Oh no, it's 2024 now. Well, yeah, around, yeah, around probably 38 years. In any case, yeah, so we'll try that. So, for that, I might actually go in here. I might manually edit the JSON, which might not be a great idea. Utah. ASOS. Okay, I'm not gonna manually edit it actually. Or wait, actually I might. I changed my mind again. So I'm gonna actually just look for DGX. Or what was it even called? It was called DXZ. And everywhere that is, I'm going to change that to, what was the other station? SGU, I think. SGU. Is that right? Yeah, DXZ to SGU. It said found no results. Okay, well, let's reload this and then see. So that didn't change anything. Wait, why isn't it finding any results? I don't know. I don't know why. No. We could also modify it here and then rewrite it out. Though it's probably easier to do it here because I don't really want to write code. Oh, there we go. Okay, DXC. Okay, then save it. Okay. Data SGU. Okay, so that looks right. So the first one, we could have also just deleted that row actually, because I just remember this is actually an array, but it really doesn't matter. So key error Redis password. What? I thought I set that in the fucking environ. It should be loading from bash. I might have to set it manually yet again. See, sometimes I think the stuff doesn't always load from bash. I'm gonna try to... Wait, no, that's the text. Yeah, sometimes shit doesn't always load from my bash. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, yeah, I might not be using bash RC. It might be using that ZSH RC instead. Yeah, I think that's what it's using. Okay, I'll just set it manually again, I think, then, so. And I'll edit my ZSH later. os.environ Redis password equals. Okay. Import OS. Don't I love credential shit. Okay, so that should have hopefully got this thing. So we're gonna scrape from basically 86, or no, 87. Or yeah, I might just do 88 here, just for the 88 to what is it, the 30th? I guess I'll scrape all the way till basically today. So here we go. Oh. Yeah, it's still using that one. So scan. So if this works right, it should then also write the shit to the table. Oh shit, I didn't change the name of the table. It's not a huge deal, I guess. So now I think Weber test will get like a shit ton of rows. Yeah, when I was in knitting Hydro Scraper, I should have changed the name of the table to Weber, or whatever we were using for the real one. Oh well. Yeah, so it's a big thing it's getting, so we're gonna see what it outputs here, and then also see if it successfully writes to the table. And it does write to the table, then yeah, I mean, it would be good. You'd have, what is it, almost like 36. Yeah, it's 36, that's right. If we're starting in 88, yeah, it would be 36 years of Weber data, which would be pretty awesome, actually. If it can actually get like 36 years of data, you know. That's enough to actually learn some like seasonal patterns on, assuming global warming hasn't fucked up normal seasonal patterns. Anyways. Cannot convert M with type string. Tried to convert to double. Okay, so this is probably a problem that like we have with missing values that the schema isn't essentially ready for. So these will probably have to like, so yeah, it's when it's writing to BQ that it's having the problems. So that's probably something we have to handle in the PD to numeric shit. Over here. So when you coerce the errors, does it just be to numeric course value? Okay, so I think it puts NA or NaN in, which we actually want, because those are like, they're not zero values, they're missing values. So speed alti. We need to find which column it is. Probably one of the ones we're not throwing into numeric. Or I'd guess almost definitely one of the ones. Because otherwise, you know, we wouldn't have one of those M values. So we need to look at basically every column in here and make sure it's here. So I'm gonna see. Okay, so it looks like ice secretion. It looks actually like ice secretion might be and have a lot of M. Gust, snow depth, peak wind gust. Okay, peak wind gust, ice secretion. So gust, wind gust, peak gusts, and snow depth, I think, are all things. Wait, what's MSLP? Yeah, gust, definitely. I forgot what MSLP was. Okay. Wait, what's MSLP? Really should have a data dict. I want to get this done. Mesonet. I have to say, this is like thing has been a lifesaver. They really this Iowa state APIs and stuff. Like without it, like I can't really do any of this shit. So wait sea level pressure, yeah, we probably should. Yeah, so most of these we probably should, so. And we shouldn't with direction because that is not a thing. So, Let's see if that fixes this thing. Oh shit. I'm gonna stop that. Weber ASOS. So we'll try that. Okay, so we'll just sit back and wait while this runs. I think that should have solved all the problems, but by the way, I think I'm going to start another series soon. Focus more on kind of ML ops and that sort of thing, because so far this one's been really focused on data engineering, and not so much other machine learning components, but I have another project I'm working on that might be provide some insight into ML ops. And I mean, once this gets done, there's going to be a lot of interesting forecasting to run. I'm going to take some of those models, like, what are they? Like the, like patch TST and the inverted transformer and all those, and run them on, this and see which ones can forecast the best, and also experiment a bit with like transfer learning. Like if we train on like a bunch of data over like say like 30 years on different streams, can it generalize with a big enough transformer model to like streams it hasn't seen before? I think that could be an interesting question. So there are a lot of interesting questions I think this data set could answer. So started to get the request from ASOS. Yeah, and I mean, other things that I'm gonna work on too with this are also obviously creating like a deep learning model that uses both the satellite imagery we have from Sentinel plus the time series data to create better forecasts and stuff. So, what's going on? Yeah, it is a really long request. We're scraping a shit ton of data, so that's another reason why I do want to cache these things. Is most of these APIs are free, so I don't want to overload them and then like make them have them put limits on them or some other bullshit. So I do want to try to be courteous about how much I'm scraping from them. So this is still running. So hopefully that is, I don't know what's going on with the scrape. It might have gotten annoyed that we're pulling so much. Hopefully not. Or, I mean, well, probably no one got annoyed. It might have overloaded the API temporarily, though. If it's taking this long. Or it's just a really big file that it's now having to download. I don't think it took this long the first time, though. Like, the BigQuery error came up pretty quickly, I think, last time, so... yeah, I probably should have just really used... Or had it save this CSV file last time? I don't know if it saved it. I think the saving of the file is at the end, maybe? Yeah, yeah, this might be too big of a request to run regularly. So that's finished. So where is it right now? It's like getting request. So it print that response. What's taking so long? I mean, I pulled the data before. Why can't this just run? GitHub. So before, I think it pulled it. I think this was the file from before. Or wait, yeah, no, it didn't save here because it would have been from long before if it had, unfortunately. Crap, I don't know what's going on with this. Could try to see it here. So this is what the request should look like. I don't know why this is stalling out. This seems to be loading like... I guess it's just a really big file. But I think it loaded the whole way last time because we wouldn't have gotten the error last time on the BigQuery table unless the request had completed, right? Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if restarting it would be better or what. I don't really want to restart it though. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. It shouldn't be taking that long, I don't think. It means it will probably rescrape the USGS stuff again, but I want to see it run end to end and actually get everything. That could be a potential issue. I don't know if I should note it now. Oh yeah, I didn't do the markdown there, right, I guess. Scraping. Should probably have it like save the file. Oh, station ID. So wait, did it save it somewhere? Because I think station ID to CSV. If it saved it before, I might just try to run it from the save last time. Oh yeah, here it is. I can see how big it was. So it was 23 megabytes. I mean, it's not huge, but it's pretty big for a CSV file. I'm gonna see if I can back that up actually right now. Just in case this thing keeps timing out. I'm gonna throw that up there. Maybe it's my internet slow too, I don't know. Okay. Oh, could not convert. Wait, what had a double this time? Okay, tried to convert to double. Couldn't convert to a double. So I'm wondering what still had a double this time. Yeah, I might try to just do it from the file just so I don't like overload this thing this time. Wait, I'm still seeing peak wind gust and snow depth. Thought I handled all these like wait, I thought I handled these. Wait, if I did that, why am I still seeing it for those columns? Okay, wait. Like, it shouldn't be doing that if I, like, explicitly say to do that, which I think I did. And, like, peak wind gust. Okay. Oh, wait, so this is processing from a path. And then... But I don't... It looks like... There are still a lot of ones with the M value. Yeah, because that's right after there. Like, that stuff should have been dealt with there. Print after. Yeah, because it was done here. If we print the DF here, we shouldn't still be seeing M's. Unless I somehow forgot to save it, which would be pretty stupid. Okay, so I don't want to really rescrape it right now because it will take a while. I wonder if there's anywhere else I can create this object though. because I thought I'd saved that before then too. Or wait, what might have happened? Oh, something else that could have happened was it actually needs to be re-imported. Yeah, it's possible we need to restart it entirely for this thing to have updated. Though that means we might have also lost the... Oh yeah, that means we lost the Redis thing, which was also temporary. Yeah, I really don't want to do it for such a long time. Again. OS. Yeah, os.environ. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the password like here again for a sec. And have to go get it yet again. Password. Yeah, this is just frustrating. Why that? So yeah, I think it had to do with the notebook not like updating the actual changes in the code. So wait, did it log me out of Redis? Shit, now I have to go back to the site. Why do you log me the fuck out, you stupid thing? I was barely gone at all and it just logs me the fuck out of stuff. Which is really annoying. Like, you shouldn't log me out after like 10 fucking seconds. Okay, I found the password again. Going to put it in there. And then... Okay, so password is gone. It's now in the bash ZRC too, but I don't really want to constantly refresh things. Oh. And there we go. Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm gonna try just a lot quicker of a request just to see if it like runs okay. And okay, that's good because it seemed to not do it again, right? Which is weird. And the problem seemed to be again with these columns. Yeah, with peak wind gust and snow depth, which I know. Well, MS, which I know I had cast. Or wait, no, I'm seeing nans there now, actually. So, could not convert 210 with type string. You'd think it could convert that to a double, but in any case, yeah, let's see. Wait, what was the column that was 210 then? I mean, you'd think you could convert that. Or is that direction? I didn't think direction would be a numeric. But apparently it is. DRCT. Oh, degrees. Well, that would explain it. Let's see what this... Okay. I think everything else should actually be legit, like... the other thing, so... let's see... No. Do I have to restart it every time? That's gonna be a pain. Okay, I might try that. I'm gonna restart it, which means I'm gonna unfortunately have to put the stupid value back in, so... Okay, so I just added it. I think that fixed basically everything, so... So we'll see. I think it created a new table for this, because the current one... Okay, there, it finally wrote some shit. Because yeah, we were in the old one, we hadn't written everything too, so... but I think we'll cap that off for tonight. Let's check out the table. So this is the new one I created, and yeah, it has basically everything. It doesn't have that far back because but it does seem to have date. Okay. None of these are in the correct order though, it doesn't look like. Let me just make sure it has everything. Order by order by... Yeah, the only thing I wonder about is oh no, it looks like it's okay, so... Oh shit, I don't see station... Oh yeah, station ID is there, it's just on the end. Okay, so that's basically the thing. Looks like, yeah, it does have every hour. Again, we didn't write the full thing because there were still errors. We should have really gone through the errors first before we made a massive request, so that was kind of probably a mistake. But yeah, I think we'll try, now that the errors are hashed out, I think we could try doing the longer scrape and stuff, but But yeah, we might, I think that would probably be it for now. And then we could try again later. So yeah, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try the 1988 or 87 rather. Okay. So yeah, we'll just see if that writes and then pretty much wrap up. I think now everything should be good and it should write, but when we do a longer query, we never really know, so. So we'll just wait for a bit, and then hopefully that will be fast. Is it still running? Yeah, these things just take a long time. Ugh, I just want this to run. like a huge thing, but yeah, I think it gets stuck sometimes on the ASOS data. It doesn't seem to ever get stuck on the other like Hydro scraper data though. Well, no, on the USGS, I mean, rather. And we do have the files now, so if we do need to do it again, then come on, request. Let's see if it's. I don't think it's possible for a request. Oh, maybe you can use TQDM. It might have finished now. Okay, cool. Now the whole thing should have been written to BQ. Which it was, I think. So, yeah, we'll end there, I think. And, yeah, we'll come back some point in the next couple days.